Okay, so this is number 54, the review on page 513. You throw a stone from a height of 16 feet, so you're standing 16 feet above the water, with an initial velocity of 32 feet per second, and it's given by this equation right here, where h is the height in feet of the stone after t seconds. So it says to find the maximum height, which means we're looking for this right here, which means we're looking for the vertex. And how do we find the vertex? X equals the opposite of b over 2a. So first thing we can do with this problem is we can factor out a 16. So I'm going to factor out a 16, which makes us negative t squared plus 2t plus 1. Okay, so a here is negative 1, b here is 2, and c is 1. So x is going to equal the opposite of b, which is negative 2, over 2 times negative 1. So that's going to be negative 2 over negative 2, which makes it 1. But that's not my answer. We're looking for the height, which means we're looking for the y. So I'm going to take my original problem and I'm going to substitute x. So the height is going to equal negative 16 times 1 squared plus 32 times 1 plus 16. So this is going to be negative 16 plus 32 plus 16. 16 is going to cancel out. So the height, the maximum height, is going to be 32 feet. Okay, so you are building a rectangular brick patio surrounded by crushed stone border with a uniform width as shown. You purchase patio bricks that covers 140 square feet. So that means this inside here is 140 feet squared. You need to find the width of the border. So right now the border is 20. So that means from here to here, this border is 20 minus 2x. And the reason why it's minus 2x is because from here to here it's x as indicated up here, and up here it's also x as indicated up here. So this is 20, which is the whole thing, minus both of these x's. So now I'm going to switch colors and I'm going to do this side of the patio. Now this whole thing is 16, but just this blue side, I'll write it over here so there's more space, is going to be 16 minus this part, which is also x, and this part, which is also x. So it's going to be 16 minus 2x. So now let's solve for x. I have two sides here, which is 20 minus 2x, there's one side, times 16 minus 2x, and that's going to equal 140. Okay, so now let's multiply this out. 20 times 16 is 320. Sorry about that. 320. 20 times 2x is negative 40x. 2x, negative 2x times 16 is negative 32x. And then negative 2x times negative 2x is positive 4x squared. That equals 140. So now I'm going to collect like terms and let's put it in order, standard form, so it looks a little bit better. 4x squared minus, this is 72x, plus 320 equals 140. Okay, I'm going to subtract 140 on both sides. So it's going to be 4x squared minus 72x, and minus 140 is going to be plus 180 equals 0. Oops, this is supposed to be 72. Sorry about that. All right, so what can I divide everything by to make it a little bit easier? I'm going to divide everything by 4. So I'll move it over here. So this is going to be x squared minus, what is that, 18x? Yes. Plus, divide that by 4. That's going to be 45. Yep. Equals 0. So now we're going to factor this, and hopefully I can do it. Let's see. 45, 9 and 5. Am I going to get it? No, I'm not. But I know I can get it with 3 and 15. So x minus 3, x minus 15. So my answers are going to be 3 and 15. Well, let's think of this logically. Can x be 15 feet? No, it cannot, because this whole entire thing is 16. So that means that my only answer for this is 3.